would say that it's a good thing that the government has done. Lagos State government. It's a good thing they did by placing a ban on such materials. You know, these materials they're not biodegradable. So in as much that it is cheap, but it causes blockages. When they are thrown inside the gutter will block. That one is one. And another thing is that it litters the compound. It defaces the, you know, Lagos environment. It makes everywhere look untidy. And when you come to health, that thing is very dangerous to health. Sometimes they will put food that is very hot inside that plate. And when you look at that plate, when you look at that plate, you find out that these things they tend to melt. So when they melt, this thing can cause cancer. It can cause some other health issues. So it's very hazardous to health. So I think it's a good thing that government has done to place a ban on it. If people of Lagos can adhere to it, it's going to help. It's going to go a long way in helping the people to minimize some of these diseases that doesn't have care. Because you don't know where this issue of cancer, liver problem, kidney problem is coming from. It might be from this kind of thing. So it's not good. It should be banned. For me, it should be totally banned in Lagos State, all over Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Basically, I think before the Commissioner of Health takes such a decision, there must have been a research made by government, and they discovered that that disposable is not good to human health. It causes cancer. Before going to that research, they take time. They have men of thought in that department that take time to do a research on it. So they know that there's going to be a causal effect on it. That's why the government put the ban. I am in support of it because anything is not good is not good. What is good is good. And concerning the blockade of waterways, I think it would also help in reducing the waste disposal in our gutter-ways. And looking at the topography of Lagos State, you discover that Lagos State is in a lowland, which it doesn't have a lot of water flowing in the gutter. So this causes erosion and also water going to people's houses during rainy season, and it's not good to the environment. So I think I support the government decision on this waste disposal stuff. Thank you very much, sir.
My take about it is that I think it's a good idea because a lot of sickness is going on, especially in terms of kidney failure, you know, younger people, cancer. You see a very young child is suffering from cancer. We don't know where it's coming from. So I think Lagos State are on the right track about that.
Why is this program now is Lagos alone? Because if I can hear very well, I think it's only Lagos government that is doing it. Okay, if the Lagos State now said this thing is not green, they are now still patronizing it in other states. What are other states? Are they not a Nigerian? Why only the Lagos State is going to be banning such a thing? This thing is not a issue of the Lagos State alone. It should be banning Nigeria as a whole. If it truly is affecting, as they said.
The hazard it causes to the body is more than the usefulness. So, and also it litters our environment a lot. So it's not really good. It's not really good. Anything that is not good for our health, it's a good idea if Lagos State should ban it. So I'm of the opinion, and it's not, and of course, it's not even just Lagos State. Some countries have banned it, and some states as well. So
it's good. It's a nice decision. It's a nice decision, and I must commend the Lagos State government for that, because we don't know where all these sickness, diseases is coming out from now. Cancer, kidney failure, kidney stone, all those things. So we don't know. So we need to take proper measures. If that is the number one cause, let's scrap it out. We will still look for another alternative. We'll still look for an alternative. Like I was discussing with one of my friends the other day. If we buy hot food with that takeaway pack, after eating the food, check under that takeaway pack. You will see that there is hole under that takeaway, but the hotness of that food has melted it, and all those things that has been melted is going into the food. It's going into the food we are eating. So we don't know where we are consuming all these things from. We don't know where we are consuming. So it's a proper measure. I must commend the Lagos State government for that. you know, and two, it's blocking our waterways because it's not, you cannot recycle it. You can't recycle all this foam pack. You can't recycle, so it's blocking our waterway. Look at all our drainages. You will see a lot of it. It's one of the major problems we have now. And for people, the only thing I will beg the Lagos State government to do is they should give time, 4 months, 5 months, so that the production company, they should stop production. The ones in the market, let's just let them finish buying it. Then they don't just give time, give 4 months, 5 months to finish it off on the market. Then we'll look for another alternative. There's a lot of alternative. We can go, there's plastic takeaway pack. We can go for the people that cannot afford. You want to go and buy your food, you go with your own plate or with your own food flask, and it's going to even reduce cost. So that's my take. It's a good move.
Good now. Shebi Lagos State ban the takeaway. It's good. It's not affecting my business. It's okay for me. And the takeaway is not good. They say chemical dey inside. It's good now. But I like it. It's not affecting my business. We sell plastic takeaway to sell food for our customer. It's not. I like it, sha.
My opinion about it is that I do not support people to use the takeaway because it's not really good. Because once they put food in the takeaway, the oil will sink in the stuff and you will eat it with the takeaway. Or when you want to microwave it, the thing will gum to the food and you will eat everything, and it's not good. It causes cancer itself. So I don't advise people to use it.
My opinion is this, that what the government did is not about them, because it's just as if the takeaway is dirtying the environment. So like if you want to buy food, you take your food flasks, then you go to the food vendor, you buy food. I think what they did is good.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Osinachi. I'm standing behind the Libra Park in Abramelose. Actually, the way they stop the plastic is the way they just want to help some people that don't know about the things of the plastic. There's many people do not know about the plastic of the what is inside. The chemical is what they use to do inside. Many people do not know the result of what is inside. They won't be saying they chop food. So they want to help people for the plastic of the chemical is inside of the thing. That's it.
For government policy, it's not really, it's not bad. It's good opinion about the fuel paper of takeaway. It's good because if you look at right now, a lot of casualties in hospital, they are much because the cancer, whatever, everything. But it's not better for them as far as they make that opinion to change it. It's good. The definition of it will move to another level of which to be using for instead of us to be dying always. A lot of patients in many hospitals, they go for the normal one we used before. That is plastic takeaway. That one is more better. The plastic takeaway is more better than the fuel paper. The fuel paper it has been killing a lot of people. If you go in many places now, hospital, you see a lot of casualty, cancer in everywhere. I follow the government opinion of that one, banning it is very good.
What government did the other way is good and the other way is not good. The bad aspect of it is this. People that work in this company now, what government want their family to do is just to go hungry. Because they have lost their job, they can't do anything again. Before they could look for something to do, it might take a lot of time. You understand? So the only thing government can do, banning it is not the issue. Because when you say they should use the other part, that one is more expensive. Very, very expensive. And what they say maybe the something that will cost, the same thing that the plastic will cost, the same thing that this one will cost, even the nylon self. So the other way they say it closes drainage or something like that. What government can do about that one? They can raise a task force. Maybe when you throw it on the road, they can catch you, or they penalize you, or they provide more basket, especially those people selling food. They can keep basket anywhere. After anywhere they see, they pick it and put inside the bin. Not that they ban that in this thing. It's not fair. Let them sanction anybody that they see that throw it on the way. Simple. Not to ban it entirely. It's not good.
at all. You're welcome.
Banning this is a good policy for the government due to the menace it causes, blocking the drainage and a lot of things, because we've seen a situation where rainfalls everywhere is littered with so many things. But I want to add it also so that this is the only thing that blocks the gutters. We have like bottled water and sachet waters, which are made of plastic like this that does not dissolve. So I think it should be a proactive action, and banning them. Also, government should think also alternative, how what next for the people, because when you ban this now, it affects a lot of people. Take away food is already a culture in all parts of the country. So you ban this, you must come out with options where people can always to navigate the problem they're going to go through this. Because banning it alone, because of the gutter, you are solving one problem, but in another way, you are getting another problem. Because people who doesn't have money to go the other way, have a lot of maybe play tactics like that, or alternative way, they will feel that you are doing the wrong thing to them. But your policies are good. We know it's good, but it should have a human face also to make sure that what you are doing, how it affects them, does not depress them. Understand me? So I'm not against government policy, because before they come out with issue of banning these things, they would have risen up. Styrofoam. Before they come out with issue of banning styrofoam, they would have seen the implications to the society or the menace it caused. But they should also try to come up with alternative so that people are not caged. Because when you ban and you don't have alternative, it is a big problem for other people also.
Well, precisely speaking about this styrofoam, I would just say that government should not just jump into conclusion by a thing out of the street without them bringing in something they want to use as replacement, or giving a worthful information to the citizen as well. Okay, fine. This styrofoam has been in use for some people doing businesses. It has even created job opportunities for even the citizens that people are using. But you know, it also had side effects. Fine, because we know the implementation of it. But even though the government wants to at least be after our health, at least they should always try to always bring something to the table, not just jumping into conclusion. Because we now, as a normal citizen, we go out to buy food. Okay, this styrofoam is being sold. It's being sold probably maybe for 15 naira, probably for 15 naira. But now the government now, they want to bring in new stores, and okay, most even the poor citizens, the poor masses cannot even afford to eat even 200 naira daily. Now you want us to be buying plastic takeaways. You want us to be buying plastic takeaways. And what? How much is our minimum wages? Even to be speaking, but notwithstanding about that, well, I just think the government should probably do this. At least they should make things more easier for the cities and more cheaper. It's not as if they could not ban these things and all these sachet nylon. They are also causing cancer, and we too, we don't want cancer within our community. We don't want people to have health issues. It's fine, but at least they should have something they are bring already down to the table for all citizens to use, not just banning things and say there are a lot of workers, company workers, early in the morning. People, in fact, people are working down to go and work to produce out all these stores. So it's not easy. I think the government should, at least there should be a little bit severe, and they should just adjust the date, and they need to take things with ease. Not just, there are a lot of things to discuss, and there are so many things to be done within the community. Not doing all this. Some people use, in fact, I have a lot of people that they are my niggas. They do a lot of all this sachet nylon. We buy them every day, so we don't have choice. That's what we do. So I think the government should just have, not now. Petrol is going up. They are not bringing it down. They are taking this out. It's bad. I beg you people should consider we the poor masses. The poor masses should also at least. Thank you. As for me, probably what I think the government could use in replacing this styrofoam is, well, majorly we have our plastic plate and all that, but wood carving, we citizens, we are very knowledgeable. Nigerians are well knowledgeable. There are a lot of things we could do. We could make plates to plastic, which is even more healthier for us to use. So there are a lot of people that could introduce to wood carving and stuff like that. So me, probably people using plastic plate, they should, the prices are too much. Ordinary small plastic plate, you buy them for 200 naira. How much do you want to buy food you want to eat? So they should please drop down the prices of all these things, and at least we can go into, if they don't want it, we can go to wood. We'll be using pop. We'll make something out of it.
I'm Mr. Boniface. So for me, it's very okay. It's good. So far, they are doing it for our own good. It's for our own head. So I believe it's a nice idea. It's something. It's good. It's something we're supposed to. Everybody's supposed to encourage. So I support it. Yeah. But what they will do is they will go to the company, the factory where they are producing it, so that we inform them, so that they will stop producing it instead of people that just bought their own. Maybe today they will ban it. So at least if they can stop the production there, and there's any other alternative, I think it's a very nice move. Normal plate, you use plate, or the other, there's one other plastic one. I think that one, the plastic one is okay. I think that one is accepted by the government. So I support people still start using that ones instead of this styrofoam.
Good morning, my name is Shoain. I understand that it has its environmental benefits, but in a country like Nigeria, where the cost of living increases, including the cost of normal plates from 50 naira, now it's 200 naira. So I think banning styrofoam plates is not a good option, because the common man in Nigeria cannot afford to buy the standard plate for 200. I'd rather buy 50 naira styrofoam and eat my food that I manage. Because if you are using styrofoam, you are managing food, you are not buying to your appetite. You are managing. So it does have its environmental benefits, but on the human, it's negative. So in my opinion, I disagree with the banning. I insist that maybe you can limit the use, but not to ban styrofoam at all. That is my take. For now, nothing. We can't, there's no alternative yet, but maybe in the near future we can use cardboard. We can find a way to recycle cardboard to make it useful for feeding. Because once you recycle cardboard, if you throw it away, it will not affect the environment. It will decay into the ground. So it doesn't have its negative effects. That is my 2 cents for today.
My name is Emmanuel by name. Well, my opinion is in a different formulas, because number one thing is the medical report of the stuff. If it's endanger human life, I don't think there's a need for this to be using. Well, if it's not medically recommended by the government, Ministry of Health and all that, I think it is important for the government to ban it. But the problem is just because of the factories that produce it, the workers that are working there, they will be laid off. So I think in every good government and every good governance, there will be provision made for the workers so that they don't lose their job. Because if they lose their job, it will affect the families. Other families will lack, and there are too many things that will happen because it will be a problem somehow. But medically, if it's not ideal, government has no other option than to ban it. Thank you very much. Well, there are too many ways. Nigeria, the government can introduce, that's why I say that's where the government comes in. It is the job of the government to bring a subsidizing material to be using. We have plastics, we have other ways to do some takeaways. So there are too many ways to go about it. It is just left for the government to know exactly what to do to avoid endangering humans' health, because human health is more important than any other thing. It's either you use plastic or other means. There are too many means, like I said, to be used.
Oh, you look at that you did. Yeah. It's a good idea. It disturb the drainage. I know Lagos State is trying to pack the, but it disturb. So we thank God for pure water. Thank God for the plastic water control now. People are selling it, but this one is not useful to people. It's a good idea. Let the people selling food provide plates. So if you chop, you wash the plate. Or if you want to buy it, you buy plastic. Then you buy your takeaway from there.
Yes, sir. My name is Chimeze Humphrey, aka Blessed Chimeze White. It is, yes, it's really obvious that it's bound in Lagos State entirely, because there was a rumor from the citizens or the Lagos State occupants that a takeaway park had been banned from the state government, and which asked the question, what is the purpose of takeaway park or for takeaway park being banned in Lagos? Now, there was a very big positive answer being given from the citizens that it, brings a lot of refuse, one, in the environment. And after looking at it, we found out that it's purely truth, because our gutters, the environment, everywhere is occupied. It makes the environment to be untidy. If you are reasonable enough to see that the environment is untidy. So that's another good idea. Which one of the reasons why the thing have been bound, or another alternatively, that we should use, we use a park, food park in the market square, in the streets. So many proprietorship business, they need to go to normal takeaway park that house cover, you can take it to office, shops. That's more better. After using it, you can wash it in case of another day. We prefer that than this, because this brings and consume a lot of refuse to the states, streets, and the kind of the structure of building, and entire building as well. So I believe the other package, and not take away the house cover, plastic, is more preferable to this. That's another idea, and alternatively.